up in the air. Changing my habits, I'm changing my image. Remembering when I had no pot to piss in. I guess I was betting on something big since the beginning. Investing myself, ain't no way else to spend it. Life isn't real, baby.
Welcome to the Broccoli Pod. We're your hosts. I'm Maggie Dupre.
I'm Capital J, and today we're here with our special guest.
Timentes.
Yeah, what's up, dog?
That's me. How are you guys doing?
Fucking, you know.
yeah, I feel it, you know. Mostly on Tuesdays, but
What were you doing last night?
okay, so there was a little confusion about when the podcast was.
Right.
So I woke up.
Yep.
I didn't sleep the night before. I maybe got like 2 hours of sleep. And then I'm like, okay, I got to go to this podcast. So I like made a song to wait. And then I made a video. And then I was like, oh, I'm not going. By the time I was done editing the video, I had to go pick up somebody for a show I was doing last night. So I was like planning on taking a nap. But the video took so fucking long to edit that I didn't get a nap.
It'd be like that.
I pick him up from Chico, drive to Reading.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Do my set. Best set I've ever done, in my own opinion. So that was the only time I've had a performance where I was like, damn, I don't have a lot of criticism for myself after that. Because usually I'm like, you stupid piece of shit, which is not not good. But then I had to drive him home, back to Chico, and then went to work.
Oh, God.
And, you know, I slept at work for an hour, and then I
Just
woke
like
up, made another song, and now I'm here.
Or something.
No, it's a caregiving job.
Oh, nice.
And so
you just
everybody
didn't
else
get
is
it.
asleep. Yeah. Well, they're asleep. Like, what the fuck am I going to do?
Neglected them for a little bit.
Yeah, I got a timer, and I set it right here so I can't miss it. And it goes off like every 20 minutes.
Dude, I used to have this one job at Rite Aid. I'd be closing shift all the time, and I would go into the bathroom and set like little like 30-minute timers and like go to sleep for like 30 minutes because like
On the can?
I hardly slept. Yeah. And then like it'd go off and I'd wake up. Or like
you like
dude,
shocked as fuck.
back in the day when like I partied all the time.
Yeah.
And I used to work construction. I would like go into like it'd be new construction. I'd like go up to like the third story in the farthest corner of the building where nobody's working and like take like a 45-minute power nap.
Dude, when I was like
Getting 'em
16, I had this job in the mall, and
What store?
we don't have to say.
Was it a journey to get there?
He's a drug dealer.
Okay, well, never mind. Now I can't say the story. It's all good. No, I had some coworkers that used to take breaks and go in the bathroom. And
What do they do in the bathroom?
Drugs.
What kind of drugs?
And then they would just take naps for like however long, and then they would fall asleep at the register.
And they were just your employees?
They weren't my employees. I was their employees. And I was like, wow, this is setting a really bad example.
Yeah, a lot to aspire
But
to
this is
here.
really cool.
This is a really bad example.
Hey, so we can just
moving
like
on.
take naps whenever we want? And
Yeah.
do drugs in the bathroom?
Well,
can
I was
sleep
unaware
at
of
the
the drugs
register.
at the time, but afterwards I was like,
Like,
I
pieced
put
it
it together.
together.
And I was
Yeah.
like, oh man.
Yeah.
I need to get away from these drugs.
I can never tell what somebody's on, but people who like have experimented a lot, they'll be like, oh, he's on this. Oh, he's on this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you fucking reading his mind? Like, what the hell? Like,
Are you reading his
so
mind?
that's a weird superpower.
Just from one ex-drug addict to another, you know what I mean?
It's interesting.
And it is crazy to like be able to identify that shit, especially like with like homeless people, right? Because everybody's all
Yeah.
like, "Oh no, they're not on drugs." Like everybody just thinks that, and like we need to protect the homeless people. But like every day, I go drive around, and I can see like 95% of those motherfuckers are on drugs or drunk as fuck all the time.
I would be if I was homeless.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
I don't know how you can like live that life without being on drugs.
Yeah,
They're living that life usually because of the drugs. I
Yeah,
would
dude.
assume.
Yeah, but no, I mean, like they go hand in hand. You know,
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like I feel like
100%.
if you were sober and didn't drink alcohol either or anything like
right.
that, you'd be like, huh,
figure something.
I should probably make some changes. to
Yeah,
my
yeah.
life.
This ain't working out.
Yeah,
This
at least
bridge ain't that
at least
cozy.
figure something out.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, like,
it's,
maybe
it's
I should take a
possible.
shower and get a job. That sounds like reasonable.
Well,
Yeah.
fuck. You take a shower, you get a job, you go to a bar, you don't drink, you make friends, you got couches. That's how my friend lived in LA for like 6 months.
Okay, that's reasonable.
He just went down there, made friends, was fine.
I think if you're coming from the streets, you should probably avoid the bars in general. But
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know anything about the streets. I stay
The
inside.
streets.
No, I just
streets.
mean like if you're like in the gutter, like a drug addict or alcoholic,
Right.
you probably shouldn't go to the bar to make friends.
That's true. Not gonna be a
That's
great
really
example. The
self-sabotage.
Stay
mall.
away-
Where do you go to
Yeah.
meet? The grocery store.
Yeah. Stay
I don't
away
know.
from
I've
your
made a lot of friends
triggers.
at the gym. I think that's a good
Okay, that
place
is
to
a
go.
good one.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
does
that's
cost
healthy.
money.
Those
though.
are healthy friendships and shit. But if you go to a place like Planet Fitness, you know what I mean, $20 a month.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can.
$10 a month.
Yeah, yeah, for the cheap
$10 a
one.
month. I'm sure you can scrounge up $10 a month. Fucking panhandling.
Yeah.
People make fucking
Bank,
bank
yeah,
panhandling,
yeah.
bro.
Definitely $10 a month, and you can get a shower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Have you seen the videos of people like panhandling, and then they like go and get in like a McLaren or something
dude.
like
we were
that?
just talking about that on a couple podcasts ago. I'm like, dude, some of these.
I gotta quit my job, dude.
Yeah. But like a lot of people like to live like that because they don't want to pay fucking taxes or anything like that. They live on the streets. Like that's the
Oh.
other side of it. Is like there's
Oh.
people that choose to live on the streets just because they don't want to fucking pay bills.
Right.
Everybody should
I
just choose not to pay taxes.
I kind of chose to live
That's
on the
true.
streets for one day. I was in Hawaii.
That sounds.
Right. Yeah. It didn't last long. I was like,
Clickbait.
oh. I was seeing all the homeless people in Hawaii. I was like, this is fucking badass. They got tents. They're on the beach. They're fishing. I go home. I got a $600 stimulus check. Spent it on a bike, a bunch of survival gear, and I was like, dude, I'm doing this. A tent. And I slept one night outside, and I was like, dude, I fucking hate this.
Yeah, you forget that you don't get like. There's no showers or beds or
heat.
like,
Yeah.
or, anything
Or cooling.
in
Well, it was
outside.
pretty comfortable, but I
So
was like
basically,
gonna
you
forage
went
for
camping.
food and
You
I went
for
camping
one night.
with no food. Yeah.
Okay.
I did find some berries, and I felt like such a badass.
Did
Yo,
you
have you
break
actually-
out from that?
No, they were blackberries.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was really like, dude, I'm living lavish.
Have you seen those dudes on YouTube that like go out with no survival gear or whatever?
No.
Oh, dude, they have some cool channels. They're like 30-minute videos or whatever. There's one dude, Field Days. He's got a pretty cool
Is it
channel.
kind of like Survivor Man?
Yeah, he's kind of like Survivor Man, but
Yeah.
he's like this Australian dude, like kind of our age, or a little bit older
Fuck,
probably.
dude. Is he doing it in Australia?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
like
no.
30,
Dude,
he's, like,
that
maybe
scared the
30
shit
or
out of me.
something, and he'll go with like
That's way
one
stronger
knife
than
or
Survivor
something.
Man.
Yeah.
Or he'll like go with a spear or some shit, or like his bow and arrow, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just like surviving out on this island for like 3 weeks or like 72 hours with no food or any shelter or anything like that."
It is
Playing
just-
real life
Pretty
Minecraft.
cool.
And it's just surrounded by real saltwater crocodiles.
Yeah, dude, he actually like in some of them he hunts like some crazy shit, and he like does bow hunting in one that's pretty cool. He's like
That
bow
sounds
hunting
badass.
fish.
Dude, that's cool. Yeah, with like the string on the end of the
Yeah.
arrow. Yeah,
And
that's cool.
I think during COVID he got trapped in Bali for a while, so like for like months he was because like couldn't travel.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just like going island to island, like living
Island
on
hopping.
islands and
Just
stuff,
fucking
yeah.
hanging out. Yeah.
Pretty tight. Good for him.
Yeah.
a life,
no, that's
dude.
badass to be able to do that. I feel like, I wonder how much human instincts we have if we're thrown into a survival situation.
I think it depends.
Well, yeah, right? Because
On
some
the
people
person.
know, and some
Yeah.
people are like, fuck,
Like,
dude.
I imagine if you're like descended from like royalty, like a long line of people who've been like living lavish for a long time, your instincts are probably not as good as like somebody who is a peasant for like their whole like generations before
Right,
them, you know
right,
what I mean?
right.
Also, though, are you like measuring instincts or are you measuring like?
I guess it's more willpower.
Because
Like,
it's
if
hard
you're just
to
like,
measure
I'm not
instincts, I
gonna
guess, at this
die.
point. Because if you took like the three of us,
Mm.
you only have like we already have the information that we have, so it's not just like our instincts.
Right, right,
It's
right.
like if you've done a
That's
lot
true.
of like, camping,
That's true.
But if you've never gone
whatever.
camping, I feel like your basic survival instincts are just food, shelter, water. Like everybody knows those three things. I feel like
Yeah.
everybody could at least like figure out the shelter. Like they could find a place to like hide under.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like that's number one. Water, a lot of people would die for sure because people don't. I was
My brain
watching
thought
this-
water fountain, and you're like,
I was
dead.
watching this
Water
show.
fountain.
bro.
this dude's fucking dead.
Okay, I'm picturing like
This dude's
post-apocalyptic.
fucking dead.
Yo, I was watching this show, dude, and it's like the survival show where they get people who are like acclaimed survivors, you know, like people that like go out in nature all the time. And one of these groups was looking for their shelters, like a group of 4 for each team. There's like 5 teams. And they were looking for shelter and water and stuff, and they found this river. And one lady just immediately went up and started drinking the water. And they're like, "You need to boil that first." She's like, "It's fresh. It's running water.
There's
Running
like a
water's
dead
clean."
lamb upstream or
Right
something,
next
like a
to it,
fish,
yeah.
like-
And this bitch got dysentery, and was just fucking bedridden
Probably
for the
dead,
rest
yeah.
of the fucking.
Oh,
yeah,
she
had to
stayed.
get-
She didn't get like
She had to get
air
she had to get that eventually.
Evac,
But they have these flares to like signal them, which is
What is it?
the producing crew's got to be right there though.
what I can't remember the name of the
It's
show.
not Alone, is it?
It's not Alone.
Okay,
No,
'cause that show.
that
those
one
dudes
is
are actually
they're,
hardcore as
they're
fuck.
savages, bro.
Those dudes are so hardcore. They'll like go out there with only like 10 items for like 100 days.
Yeah, and you
Fuck,
have to,
fucking
dude.
Alaska.
and hold on.
I would
or
die
something.
there
No,
for sure,
seriously.
You
yeah.
gotta pick 10 items from a list they give you, and if
Oh, you don't
if
get to like come up with your own.
if
Pick a
you-
car, a house.
like you can't get a
My boy's
10.
taking an RV.
Like you
PS5,
can't, you
yeah.
can't pick a tent. You can pick a tarp, and if you pick a bow and arrow, which most people do, you get 10 arrows that you can make or you can buy. So like if you lose your 10 arrows, you're fucking shit out of luck for hunting.
Oh.
You know, and there's certain things that you can bring. You can't bring firearms, you know, and they drop each person.
Just a Glock.
I want a saw machine.
Annihilating the wildlife.
Fucking AK, bro. That should go through anything.
Stupid. Okay.
Yeah, I've always like really liked shit like that. During COVID, I was way more into like the survival shit, and then after COVID, you know, started to get back into the music because we're able to do shows and shit again.
Yeah.
But we did this like survival backpacking trip where we hiked out into Lassen, and this was before like a bunch of the fires that had happened and like tore through Lassen. And we did the same thing that Alone does, right? We only allowed everybody to bring 10 items.
But they got a pick. It wasn't like
It was off of a list that we
It was,
chose.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It wasn't as hardcore, but we did the same thing. Like nobody can bring a tent.
okay.
You know, nobody can bring these certain things. And then one person would carry all like the food pans, the food
Oh,
equipment.
that's so
Another
smart.
person would, you know, carry like fishing gear.
Right.
And like we'd each have our assigned thing that we would carry.
Got a little like like an economy going
Yeah.
already. That's
and
badass.
we actually like sawed down a bunch of trees and built this huge like cabin almost.
how
and,
long
like,
were you out there?
5 days.
5
We
days.
built we
Badass.
built the structure in the first 2 days.
Okay.
So the first day,
Dude, if
we
you're doing something all day long,
Right,
and
right.
with a few people, it really
Mhm.
doesn't take that long to like.
no,
like
but
build a shelter, dude. That's not hard. Like
was
there
it?
was 3
I don't know. I'm
guys.
picturing like a log cabin. I don't know what you built.
So we picked a spot
Fucking build
between
mansions out here.
We picked a
My
spot
boy's got
between.
glass in his fucking vision. It's got a front door.
Yeah, so we picked a spot between these trees that were like separated enough, and you know, a tree here, here, and then another like over here. So we cut down a bunch of trees. Well, we didn't cut down any trees. We found ones that were on the ground already, and then carried them over. And it took all 3 of us to carry each log over. And then, you know, we built up these 2 walls that were facing the lake that we were next to, and there was still like a bunch of snow on the ground. But it's because there was like wind coming from the lake and coming down the mountain that was over there. And then we built up these other 2 sides a little bit with like 2 or 3 logs. And then, you know, had like a fire pit in there. We never ended up building it up the rest of the way because we were just too fucking tired from
Yeah,
that. And then
yeah.
the rest of the days we didn't want to just build. We wanted to go explore and like
Yeah.
we found some caves.
Yeah.
We found like
have some fun.
yeah, we found an ice cave and we went spelunking in there and shit like that. And
That word triggers me in a very positive way.
spelunking.
Spelunky.
What a word.
Spelunky. That's like a childhood classic to me.
Yeah.
It's a video game. I've used it in some of my like TikToks and shorts. Like I'll play gameplay while I'm talking. It didn't work very well. It's like, dude, I can just play video games and talk, and then I don't have to edit. And they all tanked. And I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Honestly, there's always some amount of like editing that has to go into like, you know, the video and shit like that.
So-
You can't really get away from that.
That's the longest part of the whole process.
But that's like what separates you from people that don't do the editing, right?
Yeah.
You put
Yeah.
in the work and it shows.
Yeah.
It does show. Even if you put in a little bit of work, you're still going to get more like, I feel like views than if you were somebody that didn't do any kind of editing.
People get the vibe immediately, like, oh, this person gave a shit about making
Exactly.
this. Or,
Like he actually cares about this. Like
Yeah.
this is what he's trying to do.
yeah.
And that, you know, relays on all spectrums.
It's Steve Jobs, I think, talks about how you can't. Nobody wants to see you try to do something.
Yeah.
Doesn't Steve Jobs not talk about anything anymore?
I haven't heard from him in a while. I'm not gonna lie.
He's dead.
Wait.
Yeah, he's
No,
been dead.
I know.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You just missed a lot of jokes today. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. All these.
I wasn't sure. But what were you saying?
He says like nobody wants to see you try. They just want to see you do it. And I'm thinking like you see all these TikToks where it's like a stand-up comedian and then somebody like doing woodwork.
Mm-hmm.
And if that woodwork was just like really shitty and crappy, you would kind of be like, but you still fucking watch it on TikTok.
Yeah, well, if the edit is nice, you're
Yeah.
still like watching it until you see, oh, this is just a shitty piece of shit.
Yeah.
Because like TikToks draw me in like that all the time. When you see
Yeah.
something and it's got like 5 likes and you're like, this is weird. This is like a good video, or like they're doing like a restoration video.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, they just like suck at what they're doing. Like they should pick something else.
Do you comment?
No.
You never comment
You're
on
like,
that?
No, I
dude,
don't.
you
You
suck.
fucking suck.
No, because I don't want to hurt them.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I
There's
guess I
a-
should. It'll build up their character.
I don't know.
And maybe they'll try
Hey,
something else.
You like it when people do it to us?
That's true.
Somebody said, it's like your music sucks and you'll never be anything. And I screenshotted it. It was my background for like a full year.
You're like, I fucking hope you're right.
Yeah. And then I saw him at a party and I played him my music and he's like, all right, fine. I was like, fuck you, dude. It's my only revenge story. It's very tame.
We've got a couple of our first haters on our
What's
our
up,
TikTok.
guys?
Hell yeah, Jack. Looking at you, bro.
Jack.
You inspired
my
me.
name, dude.
He actually like went through the. I was like, what did they say?
Yeah.
He's like, Jack said this.
He's like
Personal, dude.
He's like, I would never watch this goofy ass podcast. I'm like, well, you know what? That really like upsets me because everything we do is for you, Jack. And I was like, we try every day to make this podcast
You actually
specifically for
DM'd
for
you.
you, yeah.
Huh?
You DM'd him.
Yeah, no. I
You
commented back on
commented?
the episode. I just wanted to troll the fuck
I'm gonna
out
go
of
find
him.
it and be like, wait, Jack, you don't like the podcast?
And then he got super mad, and then I looked at his profile, and it's like hella racist and shit. I was like, oh, gotcha.
fuck.
Don't be mean, Jack.
Come on, this one's for you,
Go to the gym.
Jack. Jack.
Like me.
Jack of trades.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Mihoff.
Yeah.
Mihoff.
Whoosh, r/whoosh.
Jack. Do you know Jack Mihoff?
Oh. Unwhoosh.
Jack Mehoff and Mike Hawk.
Okay, now I get that one.
You still you didn't get that until just
No,
now?
I thought the cat's name was Mike, right?
Mike Hawk.
Oh, that's its full name. Okay.
Yeah. What's so funny about his name?
It's just, it's got 2 K's in it. It's got like an M. It's just kind of an odd combination of letters.
And it kind of sounds like Mike Hawk.
Dude, there could be children watching this. What the hell are you doing?
No, I clicked the button where it says not made for kids.
It's,
This isn't
you
meant
have
for
to
anybody.
click that or it pops up on like YouTube Kids and shit.
This isn't made for anybody.
Yeah, this is actually just made for Jack.
We love you, boy. Racism's a real perplexing thing.
Where are you going with this?
I have nothing, but you were saying he's racist, and it's always something that I'm just like, that's an odd amount of,
Why do you just automatically hate somebody?
yeah, like that's a whole lot of energy you're putting towards like some bullshit.
Like, have you ever like looked at somebody and been like, I don't think I'm gonna fucking like that guy, and then met them and been like, that's a great guy.
No, I'm always.
Yeah,
right
I'm
when I
usually
think
right. Yeah. See, but I don't base it off skin color. I base it off different things. I feel like, I don't know. I've seen people and I'm like, oh, this person would definitely get pissed off at me. But maybe that is just prejudice.
It's just judgment, bro.
Yeah,
Like
judgment's not good.
Because I've done that to people, and then like ended up having been in a situation where we like met up, and they've become some of my best friends.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like-
beautiful. I have been working on judgment a lot because I realize like how insecure I am, and that's where all judgment comes from.
Yeah, man. It comes from it's most judgment, because there is definitely righteous judgment where like you see somebody do something or somebody does something and you judge them for that because like that's just what
Right,
they are.
right.
You know?
Yeah. I think even then,
But when you judge somebody that you don't know,
yeah, that's just goofy.
that
That's
off
silly.
it's like based off of your own insecurities.
I feel like that's all Tinder is just fucking like just judging people instantly.
Yeah,
You're like,
dude.
wouldn't get along with you, but like you have no idea.
Yeah, it's building
Do you
a
actually
complex.
care if you're gonna get along with them if you're on Tinder?
Dude, I never get along with anybody on Tinder. I think Tinder is a paradoxical situation. You can't search for love and find love. Love
Nobody-
finds you.
It's so rare.
Yeah,
now.
that was deep.
Yeah.
It's so
See,
rare.
Jack, we're trying to help you out.
Come on, if you just
They don't
listen to our
care.
podcast, you can find some really good information that could probably help you be a better person.
And if you weren't so racist, you would probably have a way larger dating pool.
That's true, dude. And gene pool.
I was
She.
trying to add some positivity to the whole thing.
We brought it back down.
That Arkansas is dating.
See, that's racist. Or Arkansasist. I don't know the word, you know. I don't know if it's in
I'm
Urban
out.
Dictionary yet.
I'm out.
All right, guys, bye.
Well, we haven't said anything of value.
We talked about survival and how I wouldn't lie.
Well,
So, what is your plan in an apocalypse?
Mine?
Yeah, like imagine. An
Oh, dude,
apocalypse
I'm just
happens
going to keep
right
making
now.
music. I'm not going to give a single fuck. I'm going to be like, dude, I'm making the soundtrack for the apocalypse. I want to walk around with cassettes, you know, whatever you got.
What about when the EMPs hit?
Oh, then I got to pick up acoustic, I guess.
I'm fairly convinced that like most of the people I know won't make it anyway. They won't even make it to the apocalypse.
That's fair.
Probably me.
Or they'll probably just off themselves right away. They're like, oh, this is too much.
No, I just mean like if the apocalypse is like some biological thing or whatever, you know, like another virus or whatever, you know.
That's
Mhm.
interesting.
Like you got to think like most people are actually going to get just get sick and die.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck, dude. I mean, such a shitty way to die
Like
in
you're
the
probably
apocalypse.
just going to get sick and die before
It's
it
like-
even happens.
If like the amount of people that died in the Black Plague died now,
Like
all of society would
percentage-wise?
Like you're
collapse.
definitely
Yeah.
not going to be
Oh.
Rick Grimes. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you're going to be
like-
one of the zombies for sure.
Yeah, like
And if I wasn't, I would have to change my character entirely. I'm a pretty passive guy. I'm just chilling. I'd have to be like ready to kill anything that's coming at me, and that's like a
Or you could just find somewhere really high.
or like imagine this.
live in a
right?
tree.
The only people that are immune to the disease, like all the cool badass people die from the disease, and like all that's left is the people that like don't really know how to do anything.
The knowledge of how to survive is actually, that's the
forever.
virus. That is the virus. You only die if you know how to survive. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. In my
Oh.
life.
AI, bro. Nanites.
It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Dude.
See, part of me is like AI is a fad, and I'm like, dude, I'm just one of those stupid assholes who said the internet was a fad.
You
Yeah,
can't say that anymore.
Stupid asshole.
Oh no, the F word.
bad.
Fad.
Yeah.
Fucking FBI kicks the door down. Brayden's canceled. Does anything have value?
I mean, whatever you put value into. has
Exactly.
value.
That's the
I mean-
secret. Subjective value is the only value.
And that's why when you put more work into something, people can see the perceived value because you're putting that value into it. You're building the value up.
Way to bring that around.
I would argue though that that's not always true. Like some of my most popular videos and songs, I just did. So this is my next song is coming out September 15th. I don't know if it will be out before
Yes.
then. Okay, because and it's called Racks, which is the first time I've named a song like that.
Riggedy rocks.
It is featuring It's Okay to Cry and Oh Trap Star.
Oh,
And-
Trapstar.
Yeah, I bought it a couple years before he passed, and then I went to a medium the day that he passed to like figure out what to do with the song. It was a
medium?
yeah. I was like, I don't know what to do.
Like a ghost.
It's like a spiritual medium, not like a ghost, but it was more so like, what do you think I should do with this? And it's very interesting because what she said was something I had already been doing, but not telling anybody about. So I was like, oh, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing.
Real.
Really
That sounds
a strange
cool.
experience. And I found out he passed by somebody just, hey, I know you have that feature.
Uh-huh.
He passed away. You're the only one I know who has one. And I was like,
Ew.
that is kind of really fucked up. Okay, here's the song.
I'm out your mind, you the one roll with the roll. I put some racks on your head. I bought a bed, we had a strip. I'm throwing money right up in the air. We in the kitchen, cook on them grits. I'ma just cook on that bitch. I come on Jello, you pick up my piece. Fat little bitch, she just caught a little bean. I'm out your mind, you the one roll with the roll. I put some racks on your head. I bought a bed, we had a strip. I'm throwing money right up in the air. I'm out your mind, you the one roll with the roll. I put some racks on your head. I bought a bed, we had a strip. I'm throwing money right up in the air. Why would I change? I moved too different, I stay the same. I could never link up with the lane. I could never switch up on the game. I am someone you could not replace. I am not Finn, I don't talk to James. My new infant is shoot through his face. I can tell the difference between a fake and somebody that does whatever it takes.
I really had my back up against the wall. Too many times for me to count. The only thing that ever changed on me was me and this money. So I'ma keep counting this shit up. Rex.
I think you could bet on yourself. Only bet on myself. I don't wanna be no one else. If you keep trying, then you never fail. Only the custies know what I sell. I don't trust nobody, everybody tell. Green in my body, I look like an elf. They wanna link, but I don't have a clout. You the one roll with the roll. I put some racks on your head. I bought a bed, we had a strip. I'm throwing money right up in the air. We in the kitchen, cook on them grits. I'ma just cook on that bitch. I come on Jello, you pick up my piece. Fat little bitch, she just caught a little bean. I'm out your mind, you the one roll with the roll. I put some racks on your head. I bought a bed, we had a strip. I'm throwing money right up in the air. I'm out your mind, you the one roll with the roll. I put some racks on your head. I bought a bed, we had a strip. I'm throwing money right up in the air. Changing my habits, I'm changing my image. Remembering when I had no pot to piss in. I guess I was betting on something big since the beginning. Invest in myself, ain't no way else to spend it. Life isn't real, baby girl, I'm just a figment. The thoughts in your head convince you I'm the illest. You'll manifest every time I record. I got all sick on the beat and I killed it. I would get faded at home and wake up in your bed where you talk about marrying me. Baby, I'm just here to party and fuck up my liver, and you asking me for a ring. I'm doing drugs with my wolves cause I get to have fun and ain't nobody bitching at me. Brought you the clothes that you left. Happy is someone I want to see. This ride is a playground and we're all playing pretend, baby, don't trip. I've been looking at the sky when instead I should look within. It's a game, don't be afraid, don't hold your fear, just be a kid. I've been thinking lucky stars is my own manifestation. Text, I guess I learned from my ex. Not today, girls, it's for sex. So I'm cautious with the next. It's all love, it's all respect. I got nothing to expect. I'm getting right in my head, so she'll be blessed till the death don't go. You the one roll with the roll. I put some racks on your head. I bought a bed, we had a strip. I'm throwing money right up in the air. We in the kitchen, cook on them grits. I'ma just cook on that bitch. I come on Jello, you pick up my piece. Fat little bitch, she just caught a little bean. I'm out your mind, you the one roll with the roll. I put some racks on your head. I bought a bed, we had a strip. I'm throwing money right up in the air. I'm out your mind, you the one roll with the roll. I put some racks on your head. I bought a bed, we had a strip. I'm throwing money right up in the air.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, now we're still.
So
Hi,
what
guys.
was that?
What was it?
What was that?
It was a
Music.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a song. It's called Racks. Do I just reintroduce the song?
Yeah, dude. Whatever you want.
I'm a little.
This is all you, baby.
Say whatever you want to say, dude. You
Yeah,
don't
no.
have
This
to talk
song
about the
was.
song if you want to.
I reworked this song.
You're paying us.
I definitely wanted to honor Trapstar with it, and so that was why I extended out to get the feature from It's Okay to Cry as well. And I maybe rewrote this song. I rewrote it at least 10 times. I recorded at least 4, 5, 6 different versions of the song over different beats, over different, like, I was just doing it until I got it to a point where I'm like, okay, this is at least acceptable. But I'm also like such a crazy critic of myself but whatever. It's a song. Everybody did pretty well on it. I did my best.
Yeah, that's just slapped.
I like it,
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
So
That was good.
that's the next release.
Okay.
Hell yeah. And when is that coming out again?
Oh, September 15th.
So be on the lookout. It's gonna be, I think, this coming weekend.
Oh, again, my brain ain't working, but something like
It's
that.
weird how that works.
Oh, I have to submit it for things.
Uh-oh.
I got
So maybe not
business
next
stuff.
week.
No, it is. I just have to like do the whole editorial playlist.
Well,
stuff.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, dog.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you guys having me. It was really
bro.
fun.
Yeah.
Been excited to be on this.
Yeah, so take us out
Come on,
Take us out. What does that mean?
do it, dude.
to the
To dinner.
ball game.
Take me out to dinner.
I thought we were gonna start singing.
Do I sing that? Is that how you end your podcast?
No.
Oh, I'm like fucking.
We end every podcast with
Yeah, would
our
take me out
guest
to the ball
giving
game.
us $10,000 cash,
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll give it back.
do you accept check?
as long as it doesn't bounce.
You know, so many things are moving in and out of the account.
You
You know?
give him the check. He'll run to the bank real quick,
And
then
I'm like
all
held
this,
hostage.
like-
while-
yeah.
All right, I don't know where my checkbook is.
Okay,
All right.
well, that's cool. We'll
Back
just
to your
take skin.
regularly scheduled program.
I've only gone viral twice, but both of the times that I went viral, I gave no fuck about what I was doing. I just did it. It was like the universe flowing through me that made it happen. It wasn't an effort thing. It wasn't anything.
But how much effort was put into the actual song itself? Not the writing process, but like the production, the engineering, the mixing and mastering, the video.
I don't know. I didn't. I just wrote it and sang it. Actually, with Chess Piece, which is my most popular right now, I for the most part mixed that, but I wouldn't even say that. I kind of just had a template that AM made for me to fit in it, and I was like, don't fucking change it.
Well, I mean, then the perceived value is within yourself. Like you've
Yeah.
already built that value within yourself,
Yeah.
like for your music. You know, because you've the value.
That's true. That's
is
true.
The time you've put into
Okay.
your craft.
Because I will say that like the videos that did pop off, it was after long accumulated understanding of how to make videos that people might be interested in.
Mhm.
And same with music. So I guess it could
Yeah.
it could be the same as
The
just effort put in.
The knowledge is worth way more.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna download it.
Like
I'm not
Ty
even
Lopez
gonna learn.
says. No.
I know him,
Yeah.
unfortunately,
That
but
one
yeah.
went over my head now. I don't
New
know who Ty
Lamborghini
Lopez
here.
is. What?
New Lamborghini here. Doesn't
Oh,
ring
is
a
that
bell?
my garage
Yeah.
with my
Oh,
Ferrari.
I fucking hate that
But-
guy. What? That's I don't get how
He just
became fucking
disappeared.
popular like that. And
It was a
then-
YouTube ad, and everybody saw it, and it was just memed on.
That's actually the funniest thing. That's like the most successful ad ever.
Is it really?
Yeah, because it was so successful, it became a fucking meme.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
memed
it's
the
super
video.
And then he didn't have to put any more money into it, and it was just circling like the internet for
That's
fucking
hella
ever,
true.
bro.
Imagine how many courses he sold on how to.
Yeah,
That
dude.
killed it.
Fucking doubled his net worth.
You got 2 Lamborghinis here now.
All right, so on a more serious note,
Hella books.
before we end out the show, give the viewers one piece of solid information that you think might be able to help somebody else or that really helped you.
Not all blueberries are good to eat.
Lately, what's been really helping me is being a little bit unattached and not caring about the end result of anything. Because if you're so focused on what you're doing because of a certain result, you're not doing it because you genuinely enjoy it anymore. You're doing it to like as a vulture to get something out of it. So both that, not judging yourself, your own ideas. I mean, we're all just the same person in different little bodies.
Whoa.
So like not judging yourself, not judging other
Gross.
people. And then finally I learned when you say fuck you to God, which is, I don't know if you guys have done that.
Sometimes.
Yeah, you know. You're like saying fuck you to yourself because the universe is designed around you getting out of your own way to give you everything that you want. So when you're saying fuck you, I want to drink this alcohol and be a dumbass, you're really just screwing over yourself. So
Okay, I
that
thought
was
you were
more
getting
than
blasphemous there for a second.
Oh no.
You're
like,
back,
shit,
you're
When you
back.
say
I
fuck
was
you to
like,
God, you need to do that.
I know. I was like,
You're like,
I don't know where
oh
this is
shit,
going.
dude, who's this guy we had on
I was
here?
like, holy shit.
No, it's not to gods, but just to the idea of existence. I feel like that is likely relatable.
Yeah.
It's the same as.
definitely.
Here's my theory about suicide.
Don't commit suicide.
Don't. Yeah. But I think it's like
Don't do
a.
it.
think it's like a longing to go back home. And I think that's why when so many people are like deeply hurt, they're like, dude, fuck this place. I want to go back to where I was before this physical body. And that's kind of my idea around it.
Like, yeah, because I mean, I feel like everybody's had a time in their life where like,
So
I
it's
could
a
just kill
canon
myself
event.
right
It's a
now.
canon event. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and not even like on some suicidal shit. Just like that feeling that just comes up from within
It's
you.
called
you know?
Call of the Void.
Lapel du Vide. I've got the symbol on the back of my neck.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I always forget about that tattoo because I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I've never seen it before.
So I haven't gotten any new
I don't even
tattoos.
know if it's good.
I don't know. I can't see it all. It's like hidden. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. It's fading in certain spots, but
Okay, damn.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
The line works nice.
Okay, cool. I've actually thinking about it. I've never seen it. Not even after I got
Well,
it.
you fucking break your neck. You can't see it.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
Not
oh,
even
You've never
pictures
looked
it.
in 2 mirrors at the same time.
Don't even get me started
that
on
was genius. Good
Only
job.
on acid.
You solved that problem like that.
Have you guys never got a haircut?
that. No.
Not with like 7 mirrors around me, but
Well, no, I mean like you get a haircut and they like line up the back and they're like, they give you the little hand mirror and then it bounces off the other mirror and they're like, oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Thanks.
no, I've never had that.
And then it like focuses
Well,
the energy of the
clearly.
sun.
I've played with
That's
the
a
medicine
magnifying glass.
cabinet and made like infinite worlds.
Oh, that's the best.
yeah.
Have you ever played with a glass mirror medicine cabinet?
You haven't lived.
Yeah. Honestly.
Or a laser
I've
pointer.
definitely done that.
Laser pointer with a mirror. That
Just
endless
right into your
entertainment.
eyes.
Yeah, dude, I'd be grounded and I'd be like playing board games against myself.
Yeah.
Mastered
Dude.
Bop It and laser pointer.
Playing
Oh,
solitaire
man.
for fucking hours.
TikToks fucked me up. When you said I was like, I'll get grounded, I was like, you're playing with a laser pointer outside or something, like with your shoes off, like grounding to the earth. That's what I thought. I did not think you were in
You've
trouble
been
with a child.
You've been on Cassie's TikTok too much.
That's
Grounded
something.
to
When
the
I was doing TikToks a lot, that was something people
Grounded to
always-
the earth. It's like what's his name? Liver King thing.
Oh.
Grounded.
Is he still around even though he got like
I
canceled?
mean, he looks like
What did he
shit.
get canceled for? It's because it's fucking
Because-
like way too much steroids.
because he
Like,
lied.
he's got the
Yeah.
bubble gut.
Because he lied.
Yeah.
Why would you lie?
He got so many people to like start eating just liver
Just
and
raw
using his
meat.
program.
Can you believe it though? You're just like eating bull testicles or some shit for like months, and you're just like, yeah, this is gonna get me fucking.
And then
juiced.
you
Dude, I'm
find
gonna
out
be
he was
ripped.
lying the
Yeah.
whole time.
You're like, this guy takes steroids.
ate 6 weeks
It's not
supply. Yeah.
nuts. I
Oh.
just spent $6,000.
Yeah, dude. That,
Oh.
that pissed so many people off.
Yeah, I would be pissed, but I wouldn't fall for it.
Is The Rock natty?
The what?
The Rock.
Who's? Oh, I was about to say
Who's
who's the
the
rock?
Rock?
No.
The one from the SpongeBob the episode.
Oh, where they're like
This is
driving
a
around.
rock, this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a boulder.
Oh, I thought you were talking about David Hasselhoff. And
No, the boulder from Avatar: Last Airbender.
My brain, dude. The lack of sleep. Too many.
All right. Well, this
Went
has been a
through
good episode.
3
Great.
gates.
This has been wonderful. Thank
Why
you.
did I make it? I was coming in here. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna push him to 2 hours. I didn't do that, probably because of the lack of
Well,
sleep.
we also recorded the other one too.
So it's like
Oh,
45 minutes.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We try to keep them like around 30 minutes.
Okay, so
More
I'll have to-
digestible.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna practice talking to a camera. I'm gonna come back more interesting. I'm gonna push it to 2 hours.
Well, I'm gonna leave 45 minutes in, but you are welcome to push it as far as you want.
yeah, we're gonna go get something to eat.
I'll come back and wrap up the show. All right. Well,
Hey,
speaking of wrapping it up, it's been a good one. I appreciate you.
thank you guys for
This has
having
been
me.
another episode of the Broccoli Pod. We're your hosts. I'm Capital J.
I'm Augie Dupre.
Brayden Gallino, Timentes.
Right on. Peace.
I'm at the market, you don't want roll with the roll. I put some racks on your head. I bought a bed, we had a straight. I'm throwing money right up in the air. We in the kitchen, cook on them bread. I'ma just cook on that dish. I come on to the we cook on my piece. Fat little bitch, she just pot a little bean. I'm at the market, you don't want